The pandemic turned our lives upside down and imprisoned us in our homes, apartments, without any cultural or social opportunities. How to get inspiration? Who to communicate with? Theater by telephone was a salvation for culture lovers, for all who wanted to gain new experiences and emotions. During one day, at certain hours, 5 different actors called the audience members. Each episode was different, but all had a common story. Before each call from the actors, the listener received an SMS with the task to redistribute family albums, make coffee and sandwiches, be in the car or at home on a chair, fasten a seatbelt, in the evening put on ballroom shoes, and pour themselves a glass of wine. It helped to become a participant in the actors' stories, to enjoy the events, and to identify with the stories. This unusual show, Theater by Telephone, also gave an opportunity for compatriots abroad to enjoy the experience. The project reached 9 countries. It was an opportunity to feel at home during difficult times, gain new experiences, and an opportunity to cry, laugh, reflect on life, and talk to Latvia's favorite actors remotely over the phone.
Well, in short, I thought the process of being one-on-one with a listener was an alluring and truly intimate experience. It seemed very interesting that you could tell something about the person just from the way they pick up the phone or how they communicate with you, the way they say hi or I'm listening, hello.
It was a very intimate interaction with 10 people a day, each of whom was completely different. And it was an even more direct communication than, for example, playing a show in a chamber hall. A variety of different experiences and feelings.
My emotions? 270 different parties. We danced, laughed, cried, experienced emotions that, in my opinion, cannot be experienced in everyday life because the situation is unusual. A stranger is calling you and trying to express their soul. I thought it was crazy that people can be so different, and if someone is in the mood of party, then you get to have 270 different parties.
Our story was about listening. It was a new experience for me because 270 times I had to tell people that not only did I have trouble listening, but I also could not really hear what people were trying to say.
It seemed to me that while sitting in the car, I would call 270 strangers and have to tell 270 times how I was doing and what was happening to me. I expected it to make me feel better, and it did. And the quietest calls were the best because they made me feel like the other person is not only listening, they are really hearing what you have to say. And it turns out that our listeners were from 9 different countries.